talk about the mocks and the actual CAT percentile. So like I said, mocks में minimum 95 percentile लेकर आना है. So that will fetch you a 97 to 98 in the actual CAT. So initially when you are going to write the mocks, your target is going to be 70 percentile. आप इधर से शुरू करोगे. If you are expecting that in the very first mock that you are going to attempt and you will get a 99 percentile, well, I hate to break it to you, this works only for 1 out of 500 students. कि पहले ही मॉक में 99 percentile आ जाएगा. And even that one student is most probably the student who has written CAT at least once or who has been attempting CAT almost every year. ठीक है, so it's not easy. A fresher to attend to get a 99 percentile in the very first mock, it's very difficult. Reason being, you need to build a strategy, how to select a question, how to ignore a question. ये सारी चीजों को आपको सीखना पड़ेगा, and that requires time and a lot of attempts on the mocks. Okay. Now, how to approach CAT mocks? This is the next part, right? So if we talk about the CAT mocks, so you need to enter with a particular strategy. Okay, आप जब mock देने बैठोगे, or if you are going to at a center and writing the mock from there, or if you're writing the exam in an exam point of view from a library or maybe from your office, maybe 4 friends of you are sitting together and preparing for CAT this year. So वो competitive format में if you want to write the mocks, and that's exactly how you should be writing. ऐसा नहीं कि कभी भी mock दे दिया at any time of the day, आराम से सो कर उसके बाद दे रहे हैं. We are pausing the exam and taking a break. Don't do that. Whenever you are writing a CAT mock, make sure that you write it in the as much of exam environment as possible with a little bit of disturbance. Because in the actual CAT exam scenario, in any competitive exam that you may have attended, you may have realized that थोड़ा सा disturbance होता है. Some student may, raise his or her hand and may ask for extra sheets. So आपके आजू बाजू में कोई कर रहा है, आपको disturbance होगा. Somebody's system will not be working, so that will be making those students will be making hue and cry. किसी का कोई issue, किसी का कोई issue, right? So these things keep on happening. So while you are writing the mocks also, you should make sure कि ऐसी चीजें हों, so that there is a disturbance. Of course, do not check your phone or anything, but there should be people who should be talking. You shouldn't actually look out for an environment where there is pin drop silence, क्योंकि actual exam में तो ये नहीं होएगा. ठीक है? So in order to prepare yourself for the actual exam, you have to practice in the same scenario. ठीक है? If I have to run on a track, तो मैं घास पे खाली पैर दौड़ के क्या कर लूंगा? Because in the actual running, I cannot run barefoot. I have to wear shoes. So that difference will make if I practice on running barefoot and in the actual race, if I have to wear the shoes, तो मेरे performance में दिक्कत आ जाएगा. Whatever I have practiced and any amount that I have practiced, I'll realize कि मेरा सारा comfort and everything that I have done is based on running barefoot. But actual race में तो I have to now wear shoes. Same thing. If you are going to write the mocks from home or some place where you are very much comfortable with, कि यहाँ बीच में पानी पी रहे बैठे बैठे, चाय आ रहा है, मम्मी कॉफी कोल्ड ड्रिंक लेकर आ रही, उस ऐशो आराम में अगर मॉक्स दोगे, then actual exam in the actual CAT, what you will realize is those things will not happen. So your performance is going to be a little bad or worsened as compared to जो आप मॉक्स में देते हो. तो बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स का ना कैट में दे गेट 90-95 percentile, but suddenly in the mocks they get 90 to 95 percentile, but in the CAT suddenly the percentile drops below 80-85. कम हो जाता है. क्यों? भाई आदत किसी और चीज की है, फेस कुछ और करना है. If I have to fight a bear, why should I fight ducks? Right? दोनों में कोई मैच नहीं है. If I need to fight bears, I need to fight similar types of animals. So when you are writing the mocks, first of all, the environment is important. Secondly, right before the mocks, make sure that you revise all the topics and the formula required. Whether it is about QA or LRDI, and when it comes to VRC or LRDI, we have to revise the topics. Revise करने का मतलब नहीं है कि पहले 12 घंटे तक केवल उसके क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर रहे हैं, नहीं. You may have a formula ebook or a formula book, or you may have your notes. So just glance through them, look at the important formula, look at the things, uh, special type of questions, look at some hints जो आपको क्लास में बताया गया होगा कि these are the cues that will help you solve certain types of problems, right? So revise topics and formula, first thing. Second is pay more attention to more important topic. Okay. For example, if I talk about VA-RC, so RC ज़्यादा ज़रूरी हो जाता है, right? In VA, parajumbles they occur the most, or odd one sentence, right? In LRDI, make sure that you are very good with DI, because DI is something that anybody can solve. LR is something that not everybody can solve. So DI पे command कर सकता है कोई भी इंसान, LR पे 100% command नहीं हो सकता. So if I give you 10 LRs and if I give you 10 DIs, any student will be able to solve more DIs as compared to LR. क्योंकि LR is something that we are not used to. This has not been taught since school days. Some of the schools or some of the boards may have taught it, but we have not been very much in touch with it. But DI as in calculation is something we see regularly. DI charts हम लोग newspaper में भी देखते हैं, TV पे भी देखते हैं. In our books also we see simple table and bar graphs and line graphs, isn't it? ये हो गया. When it comes to quant, you should pay more attention on arithmetic and algebra, two very important topics, because majority of the questions are going to be from there. Now, before you sit for the mock, suppose I'm going to write a mock right now. Okay, in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to start writing it. So what you need to do is, you need to prepare yourself कि the result doesn't matter. Okay, how much you are supposed to score doesn't matter. All that matters is whatever questions you are going to attempt, are they from the topic that you are comfortable with? Are they from the topics that you have studied, you have practiced enough? And are you making them correct? देखो, अब आप सारे टॉपिक्स तो कभी कवर नहीं कर सकते लाइफ टाइम. Okay, you cannot master each and every topic. It's impossible. But whatever you master, suppose you master only 1 or 2 topics, then you have to make sure that whatever question you are going to encounter from those topic or that topic or those topics, सारे attempt करने हैं और सारे सही होने चाहिए. ठीक है, ये आपका पहला है mindset. The second mindset is learn to let go. The moment you start with a question, and if you read it or even if you look at it, don't even read it, केवल देखा अरे कुछ तो है, and then you think नहीं, I don't want to do it, let go, next पे चले जाओ, then you move to the next, then you move to the next. So our target will be that you need to reach at the end of a section, क्योंकि you can't switch between sections in CAT. So if you have picked up, let's say LRDI, you look at the first set questions of those, second set questions of those. You will only attempt it if you think it's easy enough for you, and that you will get to know कि easy है कि difficult है. It depends on how much you have practiced before. जो topic ज़्यादा practice किए होंगे, ज़्यादा varieties of questions करे होंगे, that topic or those topics you will find easy, of course, right? So I have taken 3 to 4 slides on how the paper looks like, how the mock software it looks like, and how to attempt it. Okay, then we will solve actual some questions. पहले हम केवल देखेंगे कि इसको solve कैसे करते हैं. So this is the first. Okay, I see a question which is based on log. Am I comfortable with log? If I am, I will look into it. I'm like, can I solve this without using pen? Can I solve it fast, as in writing only 1 or 2 steps? If I think that I can solve it I can solve it by writing only 1 or 2 steps, I'll go ahead and solve it. नहीं तो skip. Next question. You have to be this quick. You can't be like चलो शुरू करते हैं, 5-7 मिनट दे दिया, 8-10 लाइन लिख दिए and फिर realize कर रहे हो difficult, I don't know how to proceed. ठीक है, this is not like getting into a relationship with someone कि चलो try out करते हैं होता है कि नहीं. Before you commit to a relationship, you need to be sure कि ये इंसान सही है कि नहीं. सही है तभी कोशिश भी करेंगे, नहीं सही है तो कोशिश भी नहीं करेंगे. कि हाँ चलो यार चैरिटी कर लेते, उसको सही कर लेंगे. Okay, very similar to that. Before you pick up the pen and start scribbling things down, you need to look at the question and think, have we done similar questions before? If you have done similar questions before, that would mean कि हाँ चलो ये हम कर भी ट्राई कर सकते हैं. मैंने ये क्वेश्चन पहले कभी नहीं देखा लाइफ में, जब मैं लॉग जानता भी नहीं क्या होता है. Why would I attempt it? मैं क्यों लिख, मैं पेन छूऊंगा भी क्यों, ये तो साइड रहेगा ऐसा, right? So this is the mindset that you need to do. What will happen? इसका ये सॉल्व नहीं करोगे आप तो क्या हो जाएगा, कौन सा भूकंप आ जाएगा, कौन से सुनामी आ जाएगा. आपको क्या लगता है कि आउट ऑफ 22 क्वेश्चंस ऑफ क्वांट यू विल बी एबल टू सॉल्व 15 क्वेश्चंस? एनीवन हु हैज रिटन मॉक्स वुड नो कि इट्स इम्पॉसिबल. एंड इफ यू एनीवन हु वांट्स टू ट्राई इट आउट कि अरे सर आपको क्या पता मैं 22 में 22 कर लूंगा, आई बेट यू कि आप जाओ पिक अप एनी मॉक and try to solve all 22 questions within those 40 minutes. Nobody can. Paper is made in such a way कि कोई student 22 questions attempt नहीं कर सकता if they are writing a mock for the first time in their life. हाँ, if they have practiced enough, written 10, 15, 20 mocks, 25 mocks, maybe at that point they can reach a certain level where they can attempt all the questions. Attempt, मैं हर बार attempt बोल रहा हूँ. Attempt करना और success मिलने में अंतर है. I can attempt running 100 meter within 10 seconds. पर घंटा मैं कभी नहीं कर सकता दौड़ सकता उतना तेज. So success rate is 0. So similarly you can attempt all the 22 questions. उसमें से आधे से ज्यादा तुक्के मार दिए क्योंकि हमको 40 मिनट्स में कंप्लीट करना था. मार्क्स कितने आ रहे हैं? -10. 0 भी नहीं आ रहा, -10 आ रहा है क्योंकि सब गलत कर दिया, एक दो कुछ सही भी हुए. So attempting a paper or a section is very different from what you are going to actually score. Okay, so attempt का हमें टेंशन नहीं है, attempt तो कोई भी कर सकता है पर score कोई नहीं कर सकता, सारे गलत हो जाएंगे. So for example, if I look at this question, I don't know what log is, I'll skip it, I'll move to the next question. I read the next question, I'll glance through the next question, and looking at the options, it says kilometer per hour, when a man covers a distance of some kilometer, 15.5. देखो मैं पूरे sentences and words नहीं पढ़ रहा, I'm just picking up the cues जहां जहां नंबर देख रहे हैं. So looking at the words hours, kilometers, speed, I know this is a question on time, speed and distance. How good am I at it? If I'm good at it, I'll read the question now properly and try to relate it. Have I done a similar question before? If I have, I'll go ahead with it. If I have not, I'll leave it. Okay? तो अभी इसका लेंथ देख के आई एम लाइक कि ये मेरे को नहीं ट्राई करना चाहिए क्योंकि पढ़ने के बाद आफ्टर स्पेंडिंग अ मिनट और अ हाफ अराउंड आई विल देन डिसाइड कि ये मेरे लायक है कि नहीं. सो दैट्स 1.5 minutes नॉट वर्थ रिस्किंग क्योंकि दिस इज लेंदी एंड टू अंडरस्टैंड इट आई हैव टू ड्रॉ सम पार्ट. बिना पेन के तो नहीं हो रहा ये, राइट? So I'll skip the first, I'll skip the second question, I'll move over to the next question. Now this question, looking at the options, I have two values that I see. Out of 100 students in a class, anyone who chooses the music club, chooses the dance club, I don't see a lot of numbers. I only see maximum minimum number of students who could have chosen theater only. So looking at this question, I have no idea which topic is it from because I haven't read everything. Looking at the length of the question, I can say that कि ये 3 lines से थोड़ा ज़्यादा है और previous वाला ज़्यादा बड़ा था. So between these two, this is little smaller lengthwise the amount of information given. तो मैं इसको फिर skip कर जाऊँगा. And also you can see how it looks on the right hand side. The green ones, they tell you that those questions you have answered. The red one tells you that you haven't answered them. Then white ones will show you that you haven't attempted them, you haven't reached at those questions. And the purple ones shows that you have marked for the review, as in you have not chosen any option, but you have marked it for the review. Okay, so right now looking at this QA section, I can see that there are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 क्वेश्चंस मैंने अभी तक छुए भी नहीं है. रेड डजंट मीन कि वो रॉन्ग है. आई विल नॉट नो वेदर दे आर रॉन्ग और करेक्ट जब तक रिजल्ट आउट नहीं होता है. आई कैन सी दैट आई हैव ओनली अटेम्प्टेड 5 क्वेश्चंस एंड देयर इज वन क्वेश्चन दैट आई हैव मार्क्ड फॉर रिव्यू. If we have a purple color with a green dot, It means I have answered and then marked for review. So this one question which has been marked for review, this is unattempted. So suppose मैंने ये 5 questions attempt करे और ये सारे correct हो जाए, तो 5 into 3 I'll get a total of 15 marks. Do you know 15 marks right now? Current अभी जो scenario है mocks का and considering कि अभी exam 2023 की बात कर रहा हूँ, how close it is, you will realize that 15 marks will fetch me a very decent 85 to 90 percentile. कितने क्वेश्चंस करे मैंने? 5. कितने क्वेश्चंस थे? हाउ मेनी क्वेश्चंस वे देयर? 22. 22 में से 5 कर लिए, 85 परसेंटाइल 90 परसेंटाइल पहुंच जाता है. ओके, so this is what you need to understand, that this is a paper which is made very difficult. आप ऐसे समझ लो, पेपर डिफिकल्ट होता नहीं है, it's all exam temperament and how much you have studied and how much you know. तो score attempting around 1/3 or 1/4 of the total questions and making sure that they are correct, that is also important, is good enough for a decent percentile abhi ke liye. But then you have to improve, because you have to reach at a score of around 8 questions correct. 5 से नहीं होगा, आपको 8 questions correct करने होंगे, such that you need a 24 marks and this will fetch you a very very decent 95 plus percentile for sure. ठीक है? So this is how the software, the any mock it looks like. Okay, and this is the online calculator that people talk about. This red color, if you click on it, it will open a calculator, और वहां पर आप basic calculations कर सकते हो. You can't solve log questions and all that. It's not scientific in nature. It's very basic. So you can say that how I am going to attempt a question or leave a question depending upon मेरे favor में है कि नहीं. मेरे को सारे नहीं करने हैं. I can ignore the first 10 questions of 20 out of 22 questions of quant, or maybe first 2 sets of LRDI out of 4 LRDI sets. Okay. Now let's look at the actual questions, और उसको अगर mock में दिया जाए तो कैसे होगा. So we will solve the questions now. Let's look at this particular question. Let's ABCDEF be a regular hexagon. What is the ratio of the area of the triangle to that of the hexagon? I'll have to draw the regular hexagon. Am I comfortable with regular hexagon? Have I studied it? These all things will decide कि मेरे को attempt करना है कि नहीं. ये वो नहीं है कि कोई भी आ रहा है सबसे लड़ रहा है. नहीं. I will only fight those that I am pretty sure I will win against. The fights that I know I am going to lose, I will not fight those fights. क्योंकि life and death का scenario है. It's a knockout tournament. You get only one chance. Similarly here, तो मैं इसको अटेम्प्ट करूंगा कि नहीं करूंगा, दैट ऑल डिपेंड्स कि मैंने हेक्सागन के ऐसे क्वेश्चंस करे हैं कि नहीं. इफ आई हैव डन, आई विल गो अहेड विद इट. सो दिस इज वन क्वेश्चन दैट आई हैव एन आइडिया कि हेक्सागन का. डिड नॉट सॉल्व इट. सेकंड क्वेश्चन, आई कैन सी रेशियोस, आई कैन सी द वर्ड प्रोपोर्शन. सो दिस इज अ क्वेश्चन बेस्ड ऑन रेशियो एंड प्रोपोर्शन. डिड नॉट रीड द एंटायर क्वेश्चन. यू कैन सी मैंने केवल कीवर्ड्स नंबर्स पकड़े, आगे पीछे थोड़ा पढ़ा. ऑप्शंस देख रहा हूं, सिंपल ऑप्शंस. So ratio and proportion, have I done it or not? Next question, fresh grapes content. Now percentage. So this is a question on percentage. Options, pretty simple. I'll decide करना है कि नहीं. Percentage, pretty simple options. Okay, हाँ, इसके साथ also you need to understand कि will you be doing it or not. For example, मैं decide करूंगा कि देखो मैं अभी जितने भी questions है ना, I don't know how many questions are there, 4, 6, 8, 10, 7, 9, कुछ नहीं पता. जितने भी questions हैं, I will be solving at least half of them. क्योंकि मेरे को 99.9 percentile चाहिए अभी. ठीक है, half में आ जाएगा. At least half. So regular hexagon, I will attempt it. तो मैं ना ये rough sheet पे mark कर लूंगा. I'm not going to solve it straight away. मैं मार्क करूंगा अभी कि ये मैं करने वाला हूं. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, रेशियो एंड प्रोपोर्शन. आई एम कंफर्टेबल विथ इट. I'll do it, but this is lengthy, तो I'll also think about it कि यार lengthy आसान तो होगा नहीं, तो ध्यान से. थर्ड वन, परसेंटेज, वेरी सिंपल ऑप्शंस. I'll do it. 3 क्वेश्चंस हो गए बैक टू बैक. ये मैं करूंगा. The moment I see these 4 questions as of now, out of these 4 I know this is easy. ठीक है, मैं इसको ऐसे easy लिखता हूं. This is easy. This is most probably moderate. Reason being के थोड़ा लेंदी है, काफी ज्यादा numbers वगैरह दिख रहे हैं. And this looks to me easy because regular hexagon और regular polygon में simple है. सो अगर मुझे करना भी पड़ेगा ना, आई विल डू इट दिस वन एट द एंड, बिकॉज दिस इज समथिंग दैट आई एम नॉट श्योर हाउ कंफर्टेबल आई विल बी. जब मैं सॉल्व करना शुरू करूंगा तब पता चलेगा कि मैं इस लेवल का हूं कभी नहीं, हूं भी नहीं, ये मेरे औकात का है कभी नहीं, सॉरी मैं इसके औकात का हूं कि नहीं, राइट. सो आई विल डिस्टिंगाइज, मेरे दिमाग में रहेगा और आई विल राइट इट डाउन कि दिस वन इज इजी, दिस वन इज मॉडरेट, दिस इज फ्रॉम अ टॉपिक दैट आई एम वेरी कंफर्टेबल विद, दिस इज फ्रॉम अ टॉपिक दैट आई हैवंट रेड एवर, मेरे को नया क्वेश्चन दिख रहा है. सो मैं अकॉर्डिंगली फिर डिसाइड करूंगा करना है कि नहीं. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, इवन इंटीजर्स, नंबर 7, 9 एंड ऑप्शंस. सो दिस इज समथिंग दैट आई नो इज फ्रॉम अ टॉपिक नंबर्स. कैसे पता चला? इंटीजर्स देख के एंड डिविजिबल वर्ड देख के. नंबर्स टॉपिक आई एम नॉट वेरी मच कंफर्टेबल, सो आई विल कीप दिस एज मॉडरेट. मॉडरेट मतलब बाद में करने का, ठीक है. सो 5 क्वेश्चंस मैंने कहा था आई विल बी डूइंग एटलीस्ट हाफ ऑफ देम. सो 5 में से कम 3 करूंगा. Now I will go back to the questions and I will try to solve them as quickly as possible. So if I look at a regular hexagon, so I will draw a regular hexagon which says is A, B, C, D, E and F. And the question is, what is the ratio of the triangle ACE to that of the regular hexagon ABCDEF? Okay, I have done regular hexagon, so I'm pretty much, I know कि if I join the center of the regular hexagon, the amount of area that I find here is the same amount of area I will find here. बराबर होंगे ये सारे. The area that I find here is the same area that I'm going to find here, and the area that I find here is the same area I'm going to find here. So if I look at the area of the triangle ACE, I have got a total of 3 such triangles. So 3 triangles. And if I talk about regular hexagon, I have got 3 inside and 3 outside. So 6 triangles. So the ratio is 3:6, which is 1:2. B option. हो गया. Next, moderate छोड़ दूंगा. मेरा टारगेट था 3 out of 5. 3 easy मिल चुके हैं. I will be only solving those. Next question is, fresh grapes contain 90% water while dry grapes contain 20% water. What is the weight of dry grapes obtained from 20 kg of fresh grapes? So this is a base change का question. Base change में there is, what is the thing that is decreasing or increasing? तो यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है कि fresh से dry कब होता है? When water leaves. So I will not be writing the equation on water. I will be writing the equation on pulp, non-water part. So pulp पहले कितना था? Pulp was only 10% of 20 kg fresh grapes. Now this should become 20% water है. So that will now have 80% pulp of x kg. So this is the fresh grapes का एक part and this is dry grapes. Fresh grapes में 10% of 20 kg pulp is there. In dry grapes 80% of x kg pulp is there. So all I have did is I have calculated or equated the amount of pulp, fresh and dry. So percentage cancels out. We will have 200 by 80, which will result in 2.5. So moment I get 2.5, देखो 2 step में हुआ. Second question solve हो गया. Then I'll pick the next one, which I have ticked marked on the rough sheet as easy. The price of a Maruti car rises by 30% while the sales of the car come down by 20%. What is the percentage change in total revenue? Now this is a question on successive percentage change. So successive percentage change जब दिमाग में आया तो उसका एक ही formula है that if it increases by 30% and then it comes down by 20%, so it's A minus B plus A minus B by 100. So ये formula होता है. So this will result in 30 minus 20, which is 10, and this is 3 into minus 2, which is minus 6. 10 minus 6%, so this will be 4%. So the percentage change in the total revenue is plus 4. C option. And if I'm left with time, I will attempt the other easy ones, or easy वाला complete हो चुका है तो moderate. ठीक है? नहीं तो फिर time almost over हो रहा होगा. Maybe you will not be left with enough time to even look out for moderate ones. क्योंकि sometimes it backfires. Some questions that you think is moderate turns out to be एग्जाम के बाद की किसी ने बोला कि अरे यार वो तो आसान था, but you did not read it, क्योंकि उतना टाइम दिया नहीं हमने, और देना भी नहीं चाहिए कि हर क्वेश्चन पढ़ रहे हैं, नहीं, you just glance through it and decide. Sometimes there are questions from the topic that you're comfortable with, but the way they are worded, the way the question is formed, आपके फोर्टे, आपके फेवरेट टॉपिक्स है, पर वो आपसे सॉल्व नहीं हो रहा. Let it go. Very soon as you attempted it once or twice at most, उसके बाद छोड़ देना चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं, ईगो पे नहीं लेना है कि अरे ये तो मेरा फेवरेट टॉपिक है, ये तो मैं करके रहूंगा. वैसे ईगो में लोग अपने ईयर्स बर्बाद करते हैं, लाइफ खराब होती है ना. वो 5 मिनट का ईगो एक क्वेश्चन के पीछे, because of that you will not be able to solve 2 or 3 more better questions. That means you do not, your percentile will range from 85 to directly 98. इतने का चेंज आ जाएगा एक क्वेश्चन के ईगो के कारण. And because of that you will not get a good college, better career, salary package, your dream, everything depends on one 5-minute ego. तो ईगो नहीं लेना, ठीक है. समटाइम्स देयर आर क्वेश्चंस फेवरेट टॉपिक से, पर होते नहीं है सॉल्व. लेट इट गो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. नाउ द लास्ट पार्ट इज एनालिसिस ऑफ ए मॉक. सो व्हेन यू राइट अ मॉक or when you have written mocks, what you do is you pick up a particular section. I'll take an example of, let's say, QA, and then you will write down the topics being arithmetic. Within arithmetic you have got percentage, you have got successive percentage change, you have got base change, you have got profit loss and discount, you have SICI, you have got installments, you have got faulty weights and balances. ठीक है. अब ये सारे टॉपिक्स एंड सब टॉपिक्स कहां मिलेंगे? This is something that we teach in the class. These are the topics and subtopics. So within arithmetic you have got all of this. So what you will do is you will write down mock 1 में percentage से कितने questions थे, SPC से कितने थे, हर सब topic से how many questions were there. For example, in mock 1 there were 2 questions from percentage, 1 from SPC, base change से there was none, profit loss and discount से there were 2, SICI से there was 1, installment नहीं, faulty weights and balance there was none. Okay, then you write the next mock. In the next mock you realize that in percentage there was 1, successive percentage there was 1, in base change there was 1, profit loss and discount there were 2, SICI there was 1, installment there was none, and faulty weights and balance there was none. Then when you write the mock 3, third mock, okay, not necessarily mock 3, whichever is your third mock, you realize that in percentage there were 3 questions, in successive percentage change there was none, in base change there was none, in profit loss and discount 1, SICI में there was no question, installment में there was 1, and faulty weights and balance में एक था. So you keep track of the number of questions under subtopic. ठीक है? Now within this you are also going to write कितने सही करे. So out of 2 questions, if both were correct, here 1 was correct, here only 1 was correct, here none was correct, here 1 was correct, here none was correct, here 1 was correct, here both were correct, here 1 was correct, here only 1 was correct, here 1 was correct, here none was correct, and here 1 was correct. ठीक है? You will also write down कितने सही कितने गलत करे. Now looking at this table that you have drawn on a sheet or in a notebook, what you will realize is which topic is your strong and how much you need to practice on it. जैसे right now, if I look at the percentage as a basic percentage का, there were questions that were there in every mock. Similarly, profit loss and discount के questions हर mock में थे. So can we say basic percentage and profit loss discount, these are very important subtopics? हर mock में आता है. And see, mocks are not randomly made. People who make mocks, they are expert in it. They know last 30 साल का CAT का paper. They also see कि every year CAT make sure कि किस topic का question देता ही देता है. वो mocks accordingly बनता है. Mocks ऐसे नहीं बनता कि हाँ भाई लेते और 22 questions of quant कुछ भी random and will put it. कि ज्योमेट्री के 20 क्वेश्चंस दे दिया. नहीं, That's not how the paper or any competitive exam mocks are made. Okay, so if you see percentage and profit loss discount, PLD stands for that, is like कि at least one question is there, मतलब important है. Actual CAT में भी यही हुआ है. You do not have enough time and resources to actually look into last 30 years का CAT paper. The people, the experts, they do, right? Then the next important one is successive percentage change and SICI. तीन में से 2 marks में आया ही आया, right? And then comes in the other topics. So topic wise you get a very good idea that percentage and profit loss discount is the more important topic as compared to successive percentage change and SICI, which is more important than base change, based questions, installments and faulty weights and balances, right? You got to know कि ऐसा कुछ है. Now, within these topics which are more important or less important, looking at how many attempts, how many questions were correct, excuse me, you will realize that percentage के total 366 questions में से 4 questions आपके सही हैं, which is a 66% accuracy. So that tells you that percentage of yours is good, but not good enough. Okay. So your accuracy that you need to target is going to be more than 75%, which means out of every 4 questions, 3 सही होने चाहिए. Or not out of every 4 questions mean कि 4 questions थे. I'm talking कि out of every 4 questions that you have attempted, 3 should be correct. एक ही गलत होना चाहिए. Then we say that it's a good accuracy. और वही target करना है. Right now, out of 6 questions, if you attempted 4, which is same as 2 questions out of 3, which is 66% accuracy, which is not good enough. It's close, पर enough नहीं है. तो आपको थोड़ा सा practice करना होगा. So you will start revising this percentage. If you look at profit loss and discount, there were total 5 questions और 5 के 5 सही थे. Profit loss and discount is very good for you. Don't touch it. ऐसे नहीं है प्रॉफिट लॉस डिस्काउंट मेरा स्ट्रॉन्ग टॉपिक है ना, चलो उसी के 5000 क्वेश्चंस करते हैं जिंदगी भर. नहीं, something that you are already good at, why are you going to do it again and again and again? You need to do the other topics again and again because you want them to be as good as PLD, है ना? तो रिवीजन आप इसको करोगे, PLD का नहीं करोगे. PLD को you will leave it as such. मतलब जो अभी मॉक्स के पहले whatever things you were doing, you will keep on doing that for profit loss and discount. Now, if you look at SPC, there were 2 questions out of which 1 was correct. So it's a 50% accuracy. That means you need to revise this. SICI, there were again 2 questions, जिसमें से एक सही है. So 50% accuracy, you need to revise this. Base change installment, your choice. So ये अब आपके choice के ऊपर हो जाएगा. Something that is not very consistent, that doesn't come in every mock. So क्या आपको decide करना होगा? Do you have enough time versus is it worth? कि आपने एक हफ्ते लगाए. You spent 1 week to make sure that you are very good at installments, let's say. And installment questions are like one question in 5 mocks. बहुत rare है. And if you look at previous year CAT papers later on, which you will be doing, you will find that installment का question CAT में last 10 साल में नहीं आया. तो should you spend that 1 week doing installments or should you invest that 1 week in something that you are already good at, जैसे percentage और successive percentage change और SICI? ये आपको evaluate करना पड़ेगा. Okay, that is not something that anybody else can tell you or teach you. वो आपको अपना sense लगाना पड़ेगा. So this is how you analyze a mock. Now, after this particular question and topic wise analysis, you decide for yourself, as in should you reattempt the entire paper or not. Many students do it to just see how well they are at it, but then it backfires also क्योंकि what they realize कि exam में तो नहीं हुआ था, but बाद में सारे questions हो रहे. Now that is some exam temperament that you have to be good at. Okay. Good at का मतलब हो गया कि there are going to be certain aspects of exam taking that we struggle with, everybody struggles with. कि एग्जाम में बिकॉज ऑफ द प्रेशर, बिकॉज ऑफ द टाइमर, बिकॉज ऑफ द परफॉर्मेंस इश्यूज वी डू नॉट डू वेल। बट एग्जाम के बाद व्हेन वी सिट एट होम या नॉर्मली रिलैक्स होके बैठे हैं, माइंड इज रिलैक्स, then you do not actually worry about the end result, so you solve it better. That is something that you have to inculcate in the actual pressure level exam, कि उसमें भी रिजल्ट का टेंशन मत लो। कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन। So don't think about what result you are going to bring in, only think about कि अभी मेरे को टेंशन फ्री होके जो भी हो रहा है उतना करना है। that kind of temperament affects a lot. Your result gets a lot better. Any student who is going to write CAT, who is not under pressure of कि मेरा job छूट गया है और I do not have a job, I have 2 years gap, घर वाले शादी के लिए फोर्स कर रहे हैं, यही लास्ट अटेम्प्ट है, कर लो जॉब। बिकॉज ऑफ दीज प्रेशर्स स्टूडेंट्स दे डू नॉट परफॉर्म वेल। ठीक है, कुछ बहुत कम लोग हैं, पर कुछ है ऐसे लोग जो कि प्रेशर में बेटर परफॉर्म करते हैं, राइट। मोस्ट ऑफ अस डू नॉट परफॉर्म वेल व्हेन इट कम्स टू प्रेशर ऑन अस। तो ये सारी चीजें जो है, these all things are required to understand about yourself. This is your nature. This is what the kind of personality you carry with yourself. कि प्रेशर में नहीं हैंडल कर पाते काम। ठीक है, कोई बोल रहा है अभी 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 करो, अभी करो, अभी करो, एंड वी आर लाइक अरे रुक जा आराम से। सो दैट इज लाइक यू वांट टू गो स्लो। यू आर नॉट लाइक कि अभी कर, एंड यू लाइक हाँ 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 कर रहे हैं। टू डिफरेंट एटीट्यूड्स, राइट। So under pressure, if you're like, I will not do it, or I don't want to do it, that is the personality that will pull you back in the actual exams. And that's wherein mock ka result and without mock, as in analysis में you'll find a huge discrepancy in your score and the attempts. आराम से एग्जाम के बाद दे रहे हो ना तो बहुत अच्छा अटेम्प्ट होगा, एंड you'll be like, ऐसा क्यों होता है, क्यों हो रहा है? सिंपल सी बात है, आप प्रेशर बहुत लेते हो, आप टेंशन बहुत लेते हो। So perform. I'll come up with another session. Until then, take care.